It me, hello, I am a bit late. And by a bit late I mean 6 minutes late from starting. Heavily apologise for that, everybody, but I be here, hello, it me. Can I open this thing real quick? Yes, hello, it is me, it is I, Brandon B.B.B, and I'll be continuing my embark on this journey to, go through Rise of Negativity in the way that I've been sent when I did podcast number 6. So we're just gonna be continuing off of what the list goes, and then we're gonna watch the rest of it, and then we ball. So tastes good, Cheetos. But yeah, so where we left off last time was like literally just over a third and just under half of Rise of Negative pre-negative cognition, pre-negative cognitive one quick cognition. I can't fucking remember. I haven't got the window open. Cognition. There you go. I have chat on the right, so if you all have anything to say, it's all good. I can see. Oh, how are you all doing in chat anyway? What to ask? Play some music in the background actually while I. Where is it? There we go. Maybe not that loud. Maybe not that one actually. Wait a minute. This one. This more fits the mood. Chat, are we ready to embark on this journey? Those who are in chat right now, it be all good. Just really post this in the community thing real quick. Seems a little logical. How you doing with the dumb? There we go. All done in that regard. Firstly, I think we're ready. Right where we left off, which is 1 hour and 10 minutes that I have on my OneNote, if I can get up. Yeah, 1 hour 10 minutes, and let's turn this down actually and turn it off. Right, let's go. Let's continue this journey. Abooski.
What on earth do you mean? They could lead anywhere. That doesn't make sense. We're trapped down here. But the first door we go to leads anywhere? What? How does that work?
It's not exactly what I meant. What I meant is that these doors, the first one you go to, will trap all three of you in a separate room from each other. And there, you will be faced with someone meaningful to you. Whether that be a loved one, someone who's deceased, or someone who exists in your future. It's all dependent on the road you take going forward from here. This figure will challenge you. Try and figure out your motivations. See if you're truly up to the task of going back to the Oververse, because if you're not, well, you'll be sent immediately back. Why does that matter? We all know our motivations. We know how clear they are. I think that's just a whole fucking waste of time if you ask me. That's not the point, Richard. I think I know. Most who go back up to the Oververse just want to go back. They don't actually have a reason. And so they're chosen as unworthy, correct? That leads them right back here. Because without a reason, the Oververse itself won't let them back. They were sent down here for a reason. And so without another good counter reason, it just won't work.
Then I suppose all we have to be is honest and confident with whoever the figure that approaches us will be. You said it could be anyone. Yes, Zadicus? Anyone from a past, present, or future?
Not exactly. Someone who has a connection to you. Not someone you'll definitively meet, but someone whose life is, in a way, intertwined with yours. It's complicated, to say the least, but you have the general gist there.
Alrighty then. I suppose we start climbing those stairs. It's a long way up, and who knows where the first door is. Agreed. Let's start climbing.
Now hold on, just a minute. I need to talk to this man. Richard, come with me for just a moment, will you?
Richard's been pulled aside.
Okay. Bit of a strange request, I'll be honest.
Bruce, this has to work. I can't imagine what the situation up there is now. I've heard of Arthur Scarlatina before. He wasn't exactly the most kind-hearted of people. Not exactly the brightest in terms of how he handles his passion. Our machine could very well be destroyed up there.
You have arrived. Hello, memory.
Really?
Walker, do you think I just put one defense mechanism on that thing? That's funny. I've got several. Even if Arthur tried, he wouldn't get through that thing within the next 1,000 years. Alright, we're ready. Gentlemen, let's move. Remember one thing that I told you. You have to be completely confident and honest with the figures that you're going up against. This isn't going to be easy for any of you, I don't think. You could run into people you've never met before, or you could meet people that you love. Whatever this thing is, it'll try to attack you. It'll try to bring you down, but that's why you need to be confident and honest with yourself. Because that is what's going to help you out. It's what's going to help you win. Good luck.
One more thing before we leave, Zadicus. If I might ask, why haven't you tried to go through?
You see, mate, that's the thing. I already have. I've tried to go through tens of hundreds of times. Hasn't worked for me. I just hope you have different luck.
Thank you, Zadicus Tempest. And I hope that someday we will meet again.
Mate, it would be a pleasure. But seeing where I am, I do have my doubts.
Half an hour of climbing later, damn. Fuck that. If anyone here is doing that, no.
So, are we just gonna stand here or walk through the door?
Oh.
Guys, come on. It's right in fucking front of us. Let's just go through already.
Well, forgive us if we're a bit skeptical to walk through it. Sure, we're confident
Hell
in
no, how are you?
our
I'm all good.
knowledge of
How
what
are
we're doing
you?
here, but you heard Zadicus. We're not sure what's gonna happen if we walk through that thing. None of us are.
Well, why not just take the shot? It's right there. 5 feet. Not even. Go.
Well, thanks. That's good. That's good.
Vamos. Go on ahead.
Vamos.
Well then, if you're so confident, why don't you go on ahead first?
Yeah, I mean, what's the problem with that? Yeah, I'll go first. You guys sure you don't want to come with me or something?
Oh no, we're enjoying this one far too much.
All right. Hello?
Oh, nope, no, nope. Not trusting that. Bad juju. He just fell in. What the fuck, Christopher?
Oh.
Fuck. That hurt. That
I thought I
fucking
fell.
hurt. What? How the hell are you here?
Well, hello there, dear Richard.
Oh.
I figured you'd be here eventually.
So, you're the one who's gonna try to talk me out of this, I guess. I don't know about you.
Not the last time Richard
pretty
was
confident
rapport in
my
this
abilities.
series.
Imagine thinking that this'll work.
That's fair. Welcome, Winter.
I have half a mind to take off the ring just for that stupidity.
What the hell do you mean stupidity, Ethan? I know this isn't you, but I know that the you in here isn't the real one. So why would you say that?
You know what I mean. It's even in your name. It should have been clear to you by now. Especially at this point.
What do you mean?
Okay, as a half Scottish man, I feel like he's got the Scottish accent down. He's got it nailed.
It should have been clear to you by now. Especially at this point.
What do you mean it's in my fucking name? How is that supposed to make sense? To either of us, huh? How? Tell me, how does that make sense?
Every single player in this game will pay a toll. Every combatant in this battle will pay a toll. But of them all, you'll be the one paying the richer price. It was all laid out for you. You just chose not to see it.
No, I chose to believe in something, damn it. I chose to believe that my friend would keep his word. I chose to believe that someone I know nothing about could actually be good to me for something. You believed in me, Ethan. That's why I don't believe this shit. I'm confident in my abilities.
What do you even hope to gain from this? Recognition, fortune, power? What could possibly entice you so much to lead you down the path of intentional suicide?
A better
Just gotta skip back a few. Bonfire originally jet. Just was supposed to be the voice of Richard's husband in this scene. However, scheduling conflicts got in the way. Ah, got ya. Yeah, it seems reasonable. Schedules just conflict. It's a bitch. Baby bitch. Yeah. The accent's nailed.
Suicide.
A better world, damn it! I hope there's something better on the other side of this carnage. That's what I hope to gain. A better life. A better reality for a friend whose son is about to be born. For his wife who's sitting all alone in her house, worried and filled with anxiety. A better life for my husband, who's sitting at home feeling the same. That's what I hope to gain from this. A better life, a better existence, not just for me or my friend, but for everybody. That is what I hope to gain. It's not what I hope to gain. It's the hope that others can gain something.
Then I do suppose we all carve out our own way.
Melina.
Welcome, Christopher. I knew you'd end up here eventually.
So you're the one who's here to encounter me. Well, I'm confident in what I'm here to do.
Wrong
I
pipe.
know what needs to be done, so you can go away.
I can't imagine why you think this is going to work. It was a suicide mission from the start!
A suicide mission, maybe. But this is something that only I can do. Only Richard and Bruce and Leonard and I can do. Only we can. That's why we're trying. Because we believe that maybe something can be done. Maybe something can be made better out of it. What I have done here, I have done for you, Melina, and for our family.
You have done nothing for us! Leaving me, unborn child, and for what? A goal that you don't even think can work?
I do think it can work, damn it. All right? I do. I have belief in my friends. I have belief in Bruce. I have belief in all of us that we can do this, Melina.
I know you, Christopher. You're an optimist, sure, but you're also a realist. You knew this mission was damned from the moment it started, but what did you do? You stormed into it thinking you could subvert those expectations. Change it all for the better. But now, what has it cost you?
Nothing yet. It hasn't cost me anything yet. And I will refuse to let it do so. I will save our family. I will save you. And I will save Richard. I will save Bruce. I will save Leonard. And everyone else in this goddamn oververse. You hear me? I will get back up to you, and I will save everyone. Because that is what I am meant to
I
do.
took upgrade between acts. Hell yeah.
Then I do suppose we all have to carve out our own way.
I will save them. I have to. I have to.
Oh, fuck, that was a hard landing. Oh, man. So, who is here to Who the hell are you? Oh, yes, you don't know me yet.
Oh, fuck.
I'm someone you're looking for. Someone close. And yet so far out of your reach. You decided to get 3 other people because you couldn't find me. It's you, the guardian of memories. How?
The eyes find the face of obsession.
How is
He'll be
this
secretly
possible?
the one who's the least
This is amazing.
Has to repeat
What's
it
your
to himself
name?
to make sure he
Who-
believes
who
it.
are you? Where are you?
Mm.
Oh my god, I've been looking for you for so long. This is amazing. Where are you? Tell me where I can find you. I'll get back up there as soon as possible. I don't think it's that simple, Mr. Daylight. I know you, but you don't know me. Not yet. Not in this moment. You will in the future, though. You'll find me. Eventually, rest assured. I can only tell you my name. But trust me, it's a pretty common one.
That's all I need to know. Just tell me your name. Oh my god. This is, trust me, with what you can provide, this is a surreal moment for me.
Samuel Barrington. I don't know where I am currently in terms of your timeline, but I do exist. At least I should. Otherwise I wouldn't be appearing to you in this form.
Yeah, get the full characters some damn thing.
So, what is it you're hoping to achieve?
I mean, the thing that I've always tried to do. Put Not back. Or at least not kill him. I never want to do that. He's my brother. Best case scenario, I want to help him. Worst, he goes back.
And what if you can't do either? What if there comes a day when you're faced with naught? Eyes locked, bodies prepared for battle. And you are the one who doesn't get out unscathed. You're the one who suffers a loss. What if you're the one, in the end, who's defeated?
That won't happen. I've defeated him once. I can do it plenty of times over. I mean, hell, I control the entire expanse of all planets in the Oververse at one point. And I handled that easily. What's one little brother?
One little brother. Well, I suppose that's one way to say family.
You?
Spare me the pleasantries, son. Just call me Percy.
I have half a mind not to call you anything. Where have you been? The entire Oververse has been in shambles because of you. You left. You left all of us to fend for ourselves with no guidance. And because of you, Nart is gone. What were you thinking? How could you just leave?
I did what was necessary for our survival, son. For my survival.
Oh.
You think that these Oververses were the first? No. There is so much more to time and space and existence than you even know about. You are but one of many insignificant children that I have placed under watch of an Oververse. I am so much more than you will ever be. To me, you are nothing.
Oh, don't I just know that to be the truth? Because you left! You left me! You left Nott! How could you do that to your own fucking children?
When they needed you the most, when I needed you the most. How could you justify that? How could you possibly justify leaving your own children, your own sons, when they needed you the most, when one of them killed your own daughter, damn it? How? How do you justify that? There was so much chaos. We had to rebuild it. I had to rebuild it. I was alone. It was a mess. You should have been there. You should have been the one to clean it up, not me.
And yet, you did. While I can't say I'm proud of your every achievement, that one I can say you did a bang-up job there, son.
Oh, don't you call me your fucking son. Tell that to Not. You left him. Tell that to my sister. You left her to die. Tell that to the brother Salzair, who went through the same fucking trauma we did. Tell it all to the Celestials who have perished, who all of them have died and gone extinct because of you. Tell that to all of them. Why don't you? Why don't you come back and receive the words from all of them? Because I'm damn sure they would want to have some with a fuck like you.
Do not underestimate me, my boy. While I may not be here in corporeal, physical form, I can still hear every single word you are saying right now. And trust me, this is the real me talking. Not just a voice in your mind trying to sway you to the other side. This is me.
Oh, yeah, sure. Take your intimidation tactics somewhere else, goddammit. I owe you nothing. I owe you no conversation. I owe you nothing. So you get out of here. You get me on the right path, right back to the Oververse, because I'm going to fix your problems, as I always do. You hear me? I'm going to save Not. I'm going to save Richard and Bruce and Christopher, because you can't man the fuck up and do it your goddamn self. You hear me? I am done here.
Then I suppose we all do have to carve out our own way. But in the end, as usual, it seems like you have taken the most foolish.
Line delivery mistake spotted? Oh. Oh no. As Ali said, his own name. Well now. It presents something. And help. The next step in the cognition arc. One. I'll skip ahead a little, about 2 minutes, forgot to edit this. Edited by Winter. Penultimate chapter of Pre-negative cognition.avi. Yes, that is my thumbnail. How could you tell? Because I told you. I just told you I did it. Ages ago since I've done that.
Wait, Arthur, just hear us out. I got an explanation for this. The machine. Everything. I have an explanation for this, okay? Just listen, put your guns down, and we'll tell you. We don't mean any harm here. Well then, how are me and my boys supposed to know that? I'll trust you this once.
God damn it, Windows.
But you-
And now the worst writing in the negativity saga to see is just not great. We all get those scenes whenever we write something. I'll be the judge of it though.
Put your guns down.
I'm messing.
Put them all down. Let's hear them out. But if you three do anything at all, causes me or my men alarm, I'll have them shoot. Okay, so we just got back from, as ridiculous as it sounds, another plane of existence. But we found this vial. It's, think of it like, what would that be called? A shattering potion? You pour this thing onto something and it disappears. It's dead, kaput. But it only applies to negativity, the thing that we were researching with that machine. Okay? That's why we made that thing. That thing is created in order to capture a darker entity than you can even think of. And what's that then? What do you call something like that?
It is known as Naught, otherwise known the Negative, the code name that we placed upon it using our systems. With the knowledge that you have, Arthur, you read through the files on this machine. You read through them all. You found them. It doesn't matter how you found them, but you did. You know what the Negative can do.
Correction, lad. I know what you said it could do. Not what it actually does, or if it even exists in the first place. Something like that? An interdimensional being of high energy, high power, capable of destruction of worlds at a time? That doesn't even make sense.
Look, it doesn't make sense because you don't let it make sense. We've all read the stories. The Archive, the Above, the Brothers Saw Zaire, but that's the difference here. Those were stories. This is real. Everything you've read, everything you've heard about, with Odeon, Marcus, Caesius, all of that, it's true. It was written as a warning because the Negative is coming. We want to put an end to it.
Well, how do we know you don't just want to help it?
Blimey, talk about conversation rehash.
Would we be showing you this file if we didn't? You can go ahead. You can be the one to throw it if you want to. But we are bringing the Negative not here. Because that's the only way we can end this once and for all.
As crazy as it sounds, Arthur, you know that we're being genuine. You know through our facial expression, you know through our tone and what we've brought to you now. You know that we are being truthful about this. This is serious. You know we're right. And my guess is that you don't want this place to burn as well. You don't want this planet to burn. You don't want your life to end. Your legacy to burn along with you. But through us, we can work together.
Alright, especially because it's early audio.
Sir, Are you sure about this?
I've known you, Richard, for a long time. Nearly 30 years. We've been friends. Until the incident 5 years ago. I didn't trust you then. And I still don't trust you fully now. But... yes, Christopher, you're right. I know that it's true. And I know that it's serious. So I suppose... my men and I will do anything we can to help the cause. So long as none of us die in the middle of it. Do you three got that? Got a little girl at home. She needs her father. All right. Thank you, Arthur. Now, let's get this project moving.
SpongeBob intro card 2 days later.
It's been 2 days, gentlemen.
Which?
We're ready. I'm very, very nervous to do this.
Hold
Mrs.
again.
Galatina has men set up on all walls to this facility, prepared to take down any stragglers of the negative's forces when it comes. Anyone who goes through that portal, they'll be dead in a heartbeat.
All right. Then I suppose let's press that button. And see my brother.
But before we do, I want to let you all know that your potential sacrifice is thanked. Any of us, potentially all of us, could die in this encounter. The negative is more powerful than we likely believe it is. This has been a perilous venture for all of us. But now that we're on the cusp of claiming victory, this is a moment that we should have, just for a little while, before the chaos begins.
I'll say, Bruce, I gotta tell you something, man. At the beginning of this thing, I didn't fucking trust you. I didn't even like you. But now, I gotta say, you're like a brother to me, man. We've been through a lot these past few months. And while I still don't have too much of a fondness for you, I think we can call ourselves friends now.
Thanks, Richard.
Is there anything else anyone would like to say before we begin?
Oh, yes. Bruce, I didn't tell you, but a long while back, someone visited me. It was only for a brief moment, but he seemed familiar, like you. And he told you that... He told me to tell you that he's sorry for everything.
What?
Who? He said his name was Percy.
All right, gentlemen, we don't have enough time. Let's press this button and, I guess, be on our way to the end.
Okay, yeah. We can sort that out later.
Just a few more codes to input. and the negative will be right on top of us. It's been a pleasure working with you, both of you.
But it will be much better when it is all said and done with.
All right. It's ready. Hey, Arthur. Is your team prepared?
Oh yeah, we're ready. Press that button and give that fucking cloud a bit of hell.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Shoot the
believe
cloud,
that
yeah,
we're
let's see what that
finally
does.
doing this.
Oh shit.
It is you. Oh, Brucius. Why wouldn't it be me?
I didn't want to believe it was true. I didn't want to believe it was you. You were supposed to be the most kind out of all of us.
Mm-hmm.
The one who took care of everything. But instead, look at you now. Holding the power of destruction incarnate in your hands.
Well then, I'll just have to make you believe.
Brucius, how nice it is to finally see you again.
Fuck that.
Are you fucking shitting me? That's what he sounds like?
Richard Price, Christopher Walker, Arthur Scalatina, and Leonard Chapel. It's finally time I rid this universe of you pests.
Come on then. I faced you once before. I can do it again.
But what is a ruler without his lovely assistants?
New toys to play with.
Oh shit.
Devil in dark. I knew you'd show up one day. I just didn't know when I'd meet your damn face.
Oh, don't be so insulting.
And now it's time for us to take over this world. Burn it all to the ground.
Hey, you bitch! Nova, was it? I got a little something for ya.
And what, pray tell, is a glass of blue liquid going to do to someone like me? What are you going to do? Splash it on me?
That's exactly the intent. Huh?
You fucking idiot. Devlin, send them out.
Yes, indeed, mistress.
No! What? Where are we? We're on the outskirts of the city. How did she...
Then we'll just have to take the fight to her.
Well then.
No. No.
Bruce, I know what things look like right now, but we have plans. We have backup plans to our fucking backup plans, man. This ain't over. It can't be over because we aren't standing inside that tower with our heads high. We haven't beaten that bitch. This isn't over.
Richard is right. This isn't over until we say it's over. I know this seems awful, at the very least, but we can still...
You two don't get it!
You don't get it at all! This is what happened before. In the archive. No matter what we tried to do, she would take us down. And with each attempt, she would kill another one of us until only Thorm and I were left. We couldn't stop her, no matter how hard we tried, no matter what we tried. This is the end. We can't win. It's all because of me. I brought you both into this. I made you leave your homes, your families, your city, to help me survive a suicide mission. I know this looks like the end, but we've got hope, Bruce. We tried the negotiations route. Now, we take back the tower by force.
How can you be so optimistic? I forced you into the face of death, both of you. And you're talking to me like I should be proud of that. Like it's something to be happy. How are you both of you, standing there with smiles on your faces, thinking we can do this? How?
Bruce, it's because you needed us. Listen here. What did you say to me when we first got into this thing?
What? I don't... What? I don't remember.
That if we were going to get this done, we needed heroes. Not cowards, not quitters, and certainly no whiners. No, I don't know about you, but there's an entire city over there that's in desperate need of some heroes. So either you're with us, or you're out of here. So, Bruce Daylight, are you with us?
You sound intensely confident, Richard. What changed?
I don't know. I guess I just got a kinda second wind. Doesn't matter though, does it? What does matter, however, is how we get back to the tower.
Well, I don't necessarily mean to rain on the parade, Richard. How do we get back? Not, the negative, along with Nova, has invaded the tower. It's not like we can just walk in and say, hey, can we come back in so we can destroy you somehow? That just won't work. It's suicide.
Don't worry, I've sorta got a plan in mind. It's just not the most cost-effective of plans to ever exist.
I don't know whether to be afraid or proud of whatever the hell that means.
Hold on. Hey, Arthur, you and your men still alright?
Yeah, we were all sent to random places in the city. What the fuck happened up there, Rick?
I'll tell you everything. Right now, though, I need you to get all of your men, including yourself, down to the old warehouse on 78th. The one you and I used to work in there together. Bring all of them, every single person you have under your command.
Richard, why that? The only things left in that warehouse are the... Max. Richard Price, you're a mad fucking genius.
You got that right, you bastard. Now go. I'll meet you there in about 10 minutes.
Well, what do you need us to do then, Price? It seems like you're the man with the plan on this one.
I need you two as reconnaissance. Need you to both sneak into the tower and find out what the hell Nova is up to in all this. And if you can, keep her eyes off of the streets. Father and I are gonna do what we aim to do. We can't have her looking anywhere.
How are we supposed to distract her again? She is tied to a being who is destruction and rage incarnate. Please tell me you have better than just wing it.
No, Chris. I'm telling you, you need to just fucking wing it.
Should I have expected any different of a response?
If anyone knows me, Chris, you'd know that any other response would just not be my style.
Then I
Prince of
suppose,
Washington,
my friend, this is
yeah.
goodbye.
Go on,
At
Richard.
least for now. Until we get this entire plan in action.
Can we not do the whole goodbye thing? I hate goodbyes. I mean, hell, realistically, if you don't say goodbye, no one's ever really gone. They just not be here for a while.
I suppose it's a better time to ask than any. Richard, are you okay?
I'm trying to be, man. I've got a bad feeling that tonight is the last one the three of us will be underneath the same stars. So, let's kick that bitch's ass and prove me wrong, huh?
You got that right. Indeed. We'll meet with you and Arthur when you've enacted your plan. We'll see you soon.
Within the warehouse.
Hey, Arthur, glad you can make it. You're a crazy man, Richard Price. Even for you, this plan is inspired. Not exactly the word I would use. No matter what either of us think of this plan, it's realistically the only one we've got. We just need to get your men inside of these mechs so we'll have enough firepower to assault the tower. Which one are we piloting? The Big Betty? The Big Betty? Richard, are you insane? No one man can pilot that thing. And that's why I've made the necessary modifications to do it. Now, 2 men can pilot the Betty. Reek, I take back everything I've ever said about you. Okay? You're not crazy. You're insane. And it's probably a good thing I got married to someone else. You would have to have 2 crazy gay scientists under one roof. Well, if it's any consolation, you still would be a good partner. Yeah. Look, we can talk more when Intrada is saved and the sky is in blood red from negativity. Come on. Let's ride the Betty, make history, and save this fucking city.
Top of the tower.
It is time. We need not delay any longer, my lord.
No, we will wait. I will have my duel with Brucius. Only then will you have your key.
I beg your pardon?
Remember, dear child, I am the one who has given you the power of negativity. I am the reason your beloved is still alive.
I don't think you remember not what I have done for you. I'm the only reason you exist in this reality in the first place. Without me, you would still be in the dead zone. Without me, the archive would still exist. And more importantly, without me, you wouldn't have a vessel to latch onto.
I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
The only understanding that we will come to is this. We will harvest the key right now before our plans can be put astray. Only then will you have your battle with Brucius. Do I make myself perfectly crystal clear?
Yes, Madam Rosaric. You will receive your key. Devlin, start the machine.
Yes, Master. Right away.
She can harm not? She is a lot stronger than I thought. But that potion Richard threw at her, I don't know how to explain it, but she's more on edge. She's slipping. If we can amplify that, we may have a weak point. We have a weak point, we can defeat her. She spoke about a key. What did she mean? There are 8 verse hubs, as they're known, spread across the Oververse. Not part of any multiverse, but at the same time, part of all of them at once. Legend has it that if you harvest enough of a single hub's life force, you receive a key. Get all 8 keys,
The legends say you become the next above, the next god.
And you said there are 8, yes? How many does she have?
Only one. It was placed inside the archive. The planets of the other 7 are Excelsior, Alvania, Requiem, Ramnata, Triaxi, Kirishka, and Entrada.
This planet is a verse hub?
Why do you think I came here first? To warn you. This planet was on her next trajectory, but when I learned about your connection to the Guardian of Memories, to Samuel as I know him now, I found out that you wouldn't just be able to save yourselves. You would be able to save all of reality, Chris.
And you couldn't have told us that from the start? We would have been a primary target of hers, no matter if you came to help us or not. What would have happened then? What if you didn't see us? What, would we just be fresh lambs to her slaughter?
Chris, this doesn't matter right now. What matters is that we might have an opening for her. We might have a chance to win this war and to get rid of her, and not permanently this time.
It doesn't matter right now?
What doesn't matter?
The fact that myself, my wife, my unborn child, Richard, his husband, all of us could have died if you had made one simple mistake and not told us. What doesn't matter? Our lives? This is certainly something.
Chris, you know I didn't mean it like that, man. We have an opportunity here. Those details, they wouldn't have helped. They wouldn't have helped either of us. The only reason I came here, though, is because of that. And look at us now. We are on the brink of solving a conflict that could have taken centuries if I hadn't have come here. Look at us now.
A conflict that should never have come to us. A conflict that only was brought into existence because you couldn't do your job. Oh, don't you fucking go there. You know what? This is so typical. I try to help people, and then they push me away. Do you know how many times this has happened? Walker, listen. I don't care what your feelings are against me. I don't care if you feel betrayed. I'm here to help you. And you know what? That's what I've done. The whole time I've been here, I've helped you. So you take your anger, you take all this shit somewhere else. All right? We have a job to do. And if you want me to leave after this is all said and done, go ahead. Expel me from the city, from the whole fucking planet. I won't care. But we have a responsibility here. Whether you're ready to man up or not, it's up to you. Meanwhile, there is a woman in that room who is prepared to kill both of us if we don't try to stop her. Do you want to die protecting your city? Or do you want to die swallowed up in the negative? I'm sorry. It's this entire situation, all the stress, it's getting to me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. I just don't know if any of us are going to get out of here alive. And I don't want anyone, any more lives, to be torn apart by our conquest to make things right. And there's an entire city of people down there who could become victim to us, to both of us. I do have to ask,
Before we do this, what was it that you mentioned? With Percy. You said you met him in a vision.
Yes, I did. It was months ago. He said he would meet me before the end. Whatever the hell that means. And he said for me to apologize to you for everything he's done. Does that mean anything to you?
It means more than you think it does. But it's a lie.
After everything we experienced in the Underverse,
What, something?
I don't trust him anymore. I mean, I haven't trusted him for a long time, but our encounters down there really made me think about where my loyalties lie.
if you don't mind me asking, who is he? He said he knew you, and I have a guess as to who it may be.
For real? For real. Hey, Ghost.
I wasn't sure.
What's up, man?
I didn't speak with him for very long.
The only relationship status I can bear to compare us to is runaway father and abandoned son. Who you spoke to that day was my father, the above. Taken a human form, I guess. I spoke to him too, down in the Underverse. That's who came in my vision. I haven't trusted him for a long time, but my encounter with him, that really made it clear that he's not to be trusted.
Shame you don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for the lad. Hell yeah, Ghost. Like, subscribe, please.
Alright. So, how are we gonna do this?
Well, I
Okay,
believe
Ghost.
the best way to handle this is to get to the machine. That machine is a ticket to potentially completely capturing Naught. It's the only device that has ever been made, according to Leonard, that can possibly do it.
Damn it. If only she hadn't sent out that EMP. Then we could talk to him, get this problem even more sorted out. But I guess we're on our own. I've got an idea. I can distract Nova.
Bruce, are you crazy? She has a bloodlust against you. She'll kill you if you even try.
Yeah, about that. You haven't seen the full scale of my power, Christopher. I've trusted you with a lot, but I don't think you realize just what I can do. I can hold my own against her, at least for a while. I don't know what her abilities are like now, but knowing that she can take on Naught with ease, it's a little bit disconcerting, but I can hold her for a while. You get to the machine, and you try to capture Naught. We already brought him down to the atmosphere, so if we can get him any further than that, that's a win. Got that? You with me on this thing?
I don't know about this, but it seems to be the only option we have.
In the game. Nice.
It's time. Start the process.
Gladly.
Wait, what the hell is that noise?
I advise you to take a look outside, Madam Razaric. There seems to be resistance.
Resistance? Against my order? Richard Price. We need to get this thing moving. We need to start now!
Of course, mistress.
Oh, if you even think about pressing those keys down, I will fire.
Ugh, Christopher Walker and Bruce. I thought I got rid of you two.
You thought you did, but it turns out you didn't.
Not for good, at least. It seems your underling's spell needs some more work.
Shut it. We're about to mine a hole through the surface of this planet. You think you can stop us?
Compared to the strength of our beliefs, think is a pretty lousy word.
You're fools for thinking you can do this. My power surpasses both of yours by a landslide. Do you really want to do this?
You're giving us no other choice. What more can we do? You're about to take the life of a planet and all of those who live on top of it. There is no way where you are morally correct about this. You have no idea what the people have been through here. You have no idea what I have been through because of you. You tore apart the archive. You tore it apart like it was nothing. You killed everyone. And yet you still think you have the moral high ground on this.
You don't understand the lengths I've gone to. You don't understand what I'm protecting, what I'm working towards. You never cared. I have to save her. Her life is worth more than anything. I have to do this for her.
I understand that you're trying to save a life, Nova. I do, and I get it. Losing the people you love is the most painful thing anyone can go through. She was your wife, I get it. But this, taking over everything, destroying all of it. Who do you think you are? You don't have the right. You don't have the right to just choose one life over trillions. Over more than that, you don't have the right. It's not your decision. The lives of these people are their own. And you need to get that, please. I don't want to hurt more of my own. Because of negativity, I don't. But if you force my hand, I will.
I have to do this. Please. Let me do this for her.
Nova, listen. Bruce may not have someone like you do. But listen to me, because I do. My wife, Melina. I love her more than anything. We have a child soon to be born. If you do this, if you go about trying to accomplish what you have been, you will ruin that life. You will ruin that chance for things to be good. Tearing apart families, tearing apart entire livelihoods, friendships. This entire city is built upon the foundation of people who love each other, who care for each other. And if you do this, you will ruin all of it. So allow me this. Allow me to say this. Don't do this. And maybe we can come to a solution. Maybe we can rise above this problem, rise above the mistakes that were committed in the past. Try and figure this out together so that no more blood will be spilled, no more violence, no more lives will be destroyed from this conflict. Please, trust in us. Because we know what it is like to lose the people we love. We know the desperation and we know the feeling. So please, you don't have to trust in Bruce, but please, trust me.
Even after everything I've done. Even after all the lives I've destroyed. All the homes I've wrought to ruin. All of them.
Yes. Don't you get that? You're not beyond it. You're not beyond peace. You're not beyond redemption. You're doing this for someone you care about. That alone deserves a chance. Please, Nova. Bruce, you too. I know we can figure all of this out. We need to. This can't end in blood and violence. It doesn't have to. It can't. Please. Both of you. This needs to be resolved. It has to be. What say you then? Are you willing to work with us? Because that's what I've wanted to do all along. I've wanted to help you. To help my brother. I've wanted to resolve this peacefully. I've never wanted to hurt either of you. I've never wanted to. And if we can do that, if we can resolve this peacefully, if we can find a cure for her, if we can put everything at peace, it would give me no greater pleasure, no greater satisfaction. I am willing to set aside everything for this, Nova. Because I believe that there is a chance. I believe that there's a chance for everybody. I believe that there's a chance for you. And I believe there's a chance for you too, Nod, if you're listening. There's a chance for everyone, no matter what harms have been committed, what wrongs have been committed, the lives that have been lost. Yes, they've been lost, and we will have to work through that. But you aren't past redemption. Both of you are more worth it to me than anything to try and get this done. Nothing you've done is beyond forgiveness. Please.
I've been doing this so long, for so many years. I never thought it would be possible to be forgiven. So many lives, so many worlds. I've destroyed all of them. I can be forgiven by you. But is there truly forgiveness for me? After everything I've done, is there really forgiveness? Am I able to see past everything I've done, even if you are? Those lives, that blood, it's on my hands. I can never take that back. I can never take back that decision. I don't know if it's right. I don't know what's right anymore. I don't know. I want to see her again. I want to be with her again.
Listen. The ambition, the desperation. I know what it's like. It's what I've been doing the past months of my life. Fueled by the desire to save those I care for. To keep their life by my side. And you've
committed wrongs. You have. But it's not beyond kindness, beyond forgiveness. Nova, I understand what it is to lose someone. My daughter. I don't talk about her very often, and I haven't spoken to her in 18 years. I mistreated her. I did everything wrong. And when she left, I made a promise to myself to make sure that that decision would never be laid down on another. I would make up for my past. I would make up for that mistake. Sarah may be gone, but I'm not beyond forgiveness for the mistakes that I have made. Just take my hand, and this can be resolved. I'm begging you. Please, help us make this work, and you will never have to pray for your beloved's safety again, because you will always have it.
Then I suppose it's time for us to start again. Thank you, Christopher, Bruce. Let us accomplish this together.
What the? No. I told you I'd get you back for that. I told you I would. You've ruined everything here. So I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this right here and now.
Richard, you just shot her in the head. You're asking us what we've done? We were about to make a deal with her. We were about to end this. We were about to stop everything that's happening here. We were about to save the city, and you just ruined that chance. You have ruined this.
I just saved all of your asses. You should be thanking me.
I can't believe this.
Can't believe what, Bruce? That I actually have the balls to do something? That I actually have the guts to do what's right? That I actually have the gall to end our enemy? What? What can't you believe about me doing that? What was out of character for me?
The fact that you had no idea what you were walking into. We were in the middle of a peace meeting. We were about to save the city. We were about to convince her not to stop. And you just killed her. You've killed our only chance at winning this. This is now an impossible battle. We can't do anything now. Can't you see that?
The only thing I can see is that Naught is nowhere in the room and Nova is sitting there dead. That's the only thing that I can see. We have won.
Wait. Naught. Where is he?
You thought you could destroy my vessel and get away with it. You thought you could make peace and forget about the reason why all of this is happening in the first place. You forgot about me.
Fuck.
You think I would just stand for peace? You think I would just stand to make things right? Well, no, you're wrong. I only desire to see all of you corrupted, all of you destroyed, and you, Bruce, under my torture and command for all of history to come. Everything will fall, and it's your fault.
Well, what the hell are you supposed to do without a vessel, huh? You're up there, a little cloud in the sky. What the hell are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Smite me?
As a matter of fact, what I have in plan for you is much worse. You destroyed my vessel. I will revive her in time, however. I will send you out of this existence to somewhere very, very unpleasant.
What the? Chris! Bruce! Richard! Richard, no! Not! This wasn't about him! What have you done? Bring it back!
And to you, Christopher Walker, you really thought that you could convince Nova? For peace? For tranquility? No. I think I'm going to offer you a different solution.
And I can offer it to you too, Not. I don't believe anybody here is beyond saving. I think this can all be resolved if we just try to.
No. I will not stop until this oververse is rid of everything. Everyone deserves to die. My father made that very clear to me a long time ago, so it will be done. And I'll start with you.
Chris, no. Not. You can't do this again. I won't let you.
Then do something about it, why don't you? Come on. Let us have our duel as we once prophesized. So many years it's been. Do you still have the strength to do it?
I don't care. I don't care anymore about our duel. I don't care about the past. I don't care about your mistakes. I want you back as my brother, as my family. All of us back together again. I know it can be done. I don't care about this feud anymore. I don't care about what Father did. I just care about you. I care about what needs to be done here and now. I don't care about your little feud with us, about your little tantrum anymore. I don't care.
And said tantrum, damn.
Then I will strike you down here and now. Brother, if you don't care, then prove it. If you don't care, then you won't fight back. And with all the power of negativity, I strike you down.
Stay! Bruce. Chris. Oh my god. I don't know what I can do here. I can at least pull it out. I can at least pull it out. Bruce? I'm sorry, Christopher. But he's only gonna be held for a couple more seconds. I have to leave this time. Bruce, no. No. You don't have to. You don't have to do this. We can send him away. We have the power to do it with the machine. No. There has to be a better way to resolve this. You can't do this. Christopher, you listen to me. You listen to me, man. I have to. I can't risk this world. I can't risk you. Richard's already gone. Everything's gone so wrong. I brought this upon all of you. I have to make the sacrifice. I have to duel my brother. This needs to be done. You can't leave. There's so much more. You send them away. And then we can find a way to bring Richard back. To make it all right again. Please. You can't do this. You've been inflicted with negativity. I can't risk that. I have to send Nod away, along with myself. You can't come into contact with anybody else. I can't risk it spreading. Not again.
I have to leave, or else everything I have worked for thousands of years is destroyed. I'm sorry, Christopher, but this is the way it needs to be done. This is the way it has to go. I don't want to do this, but I have to. Then don't. We can find another way. We need to. I don't want to lose you both. I can't do it. I refuse. I can't lose the both of you. You're my best friends. I know. And that's why this is going to hurt so much. Don't! No, Bruce. Richard. Bruce.
Fucking gone.
No. Thank God. No.
Shit. Lost everything and everyone you know. Fuck.
It's been 10 years since the battle. Since the negative. And I've grown tired. I've grown weary. My mind filled with things that I can't bear to think about any longer. What do I do?
What have you been doing in that time to keep your mind occupied, per se?
Raising Jack. I've invested our money in case my death causes a fallout. One of the companies, unfortunately, went into bankruptcy. Edward, his name is Edward Michaels. One of the stockholders. His family went under, and I wish I could help him. I wish I could help all of them. But I can't. At this point, I can't even help myself. I just wish. I wish I could be with them longer. You understand, right?
I know exactly what it is like, Mr. Walker, to lose time with those you love, either from obligation or from mistakes. I know what you're going through, and I can empathize.
Am I going crazy? Am I going insane? I just want this to end.
You are, yes. You've gone mad. Your mind is failing and your heart will follow in the coming months. But realistically, Mr. Walker, what is madness but the sensitive side of sanity? What makes you and your failing mind so different from anyone else?
Everyone else.
You for a long time. You don't have to any longer.
But I'm the only one who can. I don't want to force it on anyone else. Melina, Jack. And Richard's gone, and Bruce, I don't even know where he went. They're all gone. And there's no one I can turn to. No one but you, as fate would have it.
Christopher, you've carried this burden long enough. You need not carry it any longer. The events that have transpired, as it pains me to admit, you can move on. Now that everything is set on a course, on the correct course, history taking its shared path, you don't have to. You don't need to live with the pain any longer. In fact, you don't have to live at all.
Are you saying that they're all better off without me then?
At this point, what more can you do? Your body is refusing you. Your mind and heart are collapsing. Every single piece of you is refusing to cooperate with what you want it to do. While I don't say that ending your own life is favorable, while it's not a good way to go, at this point, Christopher, it would be the best way to go.
Then I suppose I must thank you, Percy, for seeing you one last time. Will they be all right?
Yes. Jack will grow into an upstanding young man. Become the leader of this place, this city. Become greater than you ever were. And Melina, yes, she will be all right. She will mourn. She may even delve into habits you may not appreciate. But if anything, she will protect her son. Thank you, Percy, so very much for seeing me this one last time.
And there I am. Don't know why I got a special thanks for, but I like this video. I like it a lot. Right, you at home. Now that was a roller coaster. Very big roller coaster indeed. I like that. Very good conclusion. There's a very good conclusion of like, oh, you can't live yourself after all you've lost. I like it. I like it very much. And he's gone. Hmm?
In this reality, there is but one truth. An ending is never proud. An ending is never sufficient.
Yeah, that's a fixed stream.
An ending will never be enough for people. Endings are hard. That's the long and the short of it. Endings are the hardest of projects. I don't want this story to end. I really don't. But if that is the direction that this story must take, then an ending we must have. I know what happens next. I know the consequences of what is coming. I know what will happen. I know all of it. I will not be the above as I once was. I will not be the ruler that I used to be. We all really do have to carve out our own way. But the way I carved in the past was not a righteous one.
Mm-hmm.
It was unfair, unwise, and unrealistic. So yes, we do have to carve out our own way. But the one that I have carved is not the one where I will stop. I will write a new chapter in this story, and I will see it fulfilled.
Well, shit. fun. Percy on a mad one, let's be honest. Holy Jesus Christ, okay. Okay. Pre-native one, I really enjoyed that. I actually really enjoyed that. I'm being completely honest. I just need to look at the list real quick. What was it? Finale, beginning of question 2. Yeah. What was it? Rise of Negativity Chapter 2. I'm looking at the list that you sent. Winter. This was Overtaken, then Rise of Negativity Chapter 1. We got through halfway pre-negative. Finished pre-negative today, then we're on to the rest of it. Rise of Negativity Chapter 2. I actually really enjoyed that story. It's like a story of... I really liked how... As much as I hate to admit it, how the ending played out. Like, it's just like... Overall, like, you've lost so much, yet you've come to terms with it, but your inner thought to get to you, or... That voice inside you saying, well, it's not gonna end well, or anything. But overall, as a pre-negative cognition one, I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. Not gonna lie, I don't know why, but at some point, I thought, like, I thought of the questions like, when will we ever see Richard again? I doubt it, but who knows? Anything's possible. Richard is just that badass who just doesn't give a fuck. We all love Richard. This death is one of the darkest things in the series, just a heartbreaking final scene when you realise Percy's manipulating him to what he did. See, I thought of that as well. I literally was like, he's kind of orchestrating this entire scenario. Sure. Just up in a bit. But yeah, I thought about that as well. Like, he's manipulating him. All for the sake of carving his own path, I believe. That's what I believe. They did send in like the epilogue of Concerns of the Forward. It's like, yeah, well, he's gonna be carving his own path, but I believe that was just a loose end that you have to tie off. That's what I personally believe. I could be wrong. That's what I believe. Personally, that's what I believe. Interesting fact, Concerns of the Fallen takes place after the main 8 books of the Fall, so it ain't fully what that's about. Fun? Well then. Shit. Complete. That was kind of off of the margin. You said it isn't fully what that's about. Kind of. Maybe it's all the way off, I don't know, but that's what I thought of. Yeah, overall, I really did like pre-negative one. I did like it. I really enjoyed watching it. I'm gonna be honest. doing something real quick. Very good in some ways. Fair. I think I won't get into it just to decipher it all. I think I'll leave it for mystery for me. Alright. Rise with Negativity Chapter 2, an entire hour long thing. Are we fucking ready? Or Chapter 1? I got the wrong one. Opening 1 carries both of one of the highest highs in the final scene was the lowest lows in scene 5. It's a mixed bag, but I'm proud of it. Oh yeah, should be proud of it. Don't know why in the God's Green Enough I got a special thanks even though I just did fuck all. That's what I think I lie in the scenarios. I did absolutely fuck all, but you've written behemoths upon behemoths of stuff. That's what I believe, but I'm glad I got the special thanks. Even it makes me feel accomplished in the stuff I've done in terms of, well, helping out. But yeah, I really did. I do like it. You already watched chapter 1, by the way, if I recall. Was it chapter 2 instead? Let me have a look. Pre-negative 1 chapter. Oh yeah, it was chapter 1. Yeah, chapter 2, then pre-negative 2 scene 1, then the rest of Rise Negativity. Yeah, alright. Because last time I accidentally pressed chapter 2 instead of chapter 1, so chapter 2. Just load it up real quick. Hey, it's my thumbnail. I remember making this. But a very long time ago. A very long time ago. Now the best written pieces of the saga get ready. This one's a doozy. Oh Jesus Christ. Well, here we fucking go. Windows Society presents.
Another job, another failure. Of course, I would be the one with so much potential. I would be the one to lose out on all of it. All of it. Every single thing, every opportunity that's provided for me, I can't seem to grasp.
It's a bit loud.
Oh, of course. It would be that way, wouldn't it? Damn it! And I have papers everywhere.
There you go.
Fucking ugh. It would be me, wouldn't it? It would be. It... Born into homelessness, raised in homelessness, outcast onto the street with nothing to my name. Absolutely nothing. God damn it. God damn it. Something.
For a job, damn.
Something. Why can't the universe just accept that I am deserving? Please. Ugh. Why can't it just... every one of them. But I can't seem to. Why not? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? No, it's not what's wrong with me. It's what's wrong with them. They don't get it. They don't understand. I have meaning. I have potential. I just need to find ways to show it. I just can't. They won't let me. Damn it! Ah! Fuck this place! Fuck this city! Why can't things just go my way? Why can't I be successful when there are so many others? There's so much more. I could be so much more! It's not fair!
Well, 5 months before the ending of Pre-Negative 1 was released. Last year, February. Damn. Wow, that's time for you.
Society of the Evening Star. Well.
It was it was toward on my birthday.
It's turning its head around.
Hell yeah. My thumbnail again. It was released. What did I say? Toward? Released. Damn. Yo. You know what? Say it now. Mark the date down. So I forget dates so easily, if I'm being completely honest. Fallen from grace.
It's done.
It's going mad. Sounds like it anyway. Could be wrong. Or he's accomplished it.
How? It failed. It failed! No. I have to try again. Damn it! No!
It's strictly after the final chapter.
How it ends. Come on.
Oh.
Come on. Come on. Fuck! No. No. Fuck. I've killed them all. Every single one of them. And Walker. Fuck. I have to fix it. I have to fix it. Somehow.
Somehow.
But I can't.
I can't grasp anything anymore. It's flickering. Knowledge. It's here, it's there, it's everywhere. But I can't grasp what I need to do. What? Can't someone tell me what to do? Ah! Fucking shit. And now, because of me.
Big
It's
Rob
been
Williamson's voice
released.
acting, hell yeah.
Why does it have to be me? Why am I the one who has to solve this fucking problem? Because I made a single lapse of judgment 17,000 fucking years ago? Why me? It doesn't make sense. It should be you up there! It should be you! But it's not. Why not? Huh? Why? Why not? Why can't it be you? You were the one who failed. You were the one who disregarded my sibling. His feelings and his emotions, you pushed it all away. You threw it to the side as if it didn't matter when it did, and it was the thing that mattered the most. It was the only thing that mattered. None of this would have happened. It was the only thing that mattered. You caused this. You caused all of this. So you know what? I'm not gonna be your errand boy anymore. I think. You wanna know what I fucking think? I think it's time for me to disregard emotions, disregard opinions, and start causing a little chaos of my own. But where do I start? Walker. That's where I'll start. He had a kid, didn't he? How long would I have to go, though? How far in? How long do I have to wait? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. No, I'm disregarding it all. I am going to make this so much easier. Because why not? I mean, after all, there's nothing left to salvage anyways. 19 different versions of fucking reality were wasted! Wasted. Because you up there couldn't take some goddamn criticism. That's why. It's not because you're a benevolent god. It's not because you are a worthy creator. No, you were the one Because you wanted someone by your side so indescribably perfect, you disregarded the emotions, the lives, the burdens and responsibilities of your own fucking children. And you know what? I'm done with it. I'm done with it here and now. This is the end for everything. Everything you've done has led to here. And I refuse to stand by it any longer. So it's time for me to cause a little chaos of my own. I will rope those humans into this, whether you think it wise or not, whether you think it just or not, whether you think it fair or not, because guess fucking what? It wasn't fair to not. It wasn't fair to me. It wasn't fair to any of us. But you sat on that stupid fucking throne. Pushed us all away. So you know what? All the time you put into this new grand oververse, all that time, all that effort, I am going to be the one to push it away, because I am all that's left. I'm the only one who can dare to stop you.
Well,
You know what? I will do it with a smile on my face.
We rejecting our father figures with this
I will do it with the wicked little grin. Because you were the one who smiled when we made our mistakes, when we were the victims. So, my dear Lord and Father above, it's your turn to suffer. And it's my turn to smile and laugh.
I don't blame him. Personally, I don't blame him. His father turned him into a monster.
So much work. Everywhere. It's all gone wrong. Ever since that day. Ever since it happened. My whole life, it's turned upside down. And I don't know what to do anymore. It's consuming me, David. I don't
All
know
in one
what to
take,
do
and was the
anymore, Jack.
only
Please.
first minute and a half was scripted.
Think about this. We have developed this company
First minute and a half?
in a long time. It's only been 8 years. And what you've built this place up to, what you've done with it, is above anything anyone thought it would be. Even the first investors we talked to, they didn't think it would get this far. But now, we've reached out to the biggest organizations on the planet and helped them. Wars have ended faster because of our creations, because of everything that we've done, but it's killed. David, my creations have killed. Lives have been ended prematurely because of what we've done. Do you think about that? Do you think about the lives that have been lost because of us, because of our creations? No, Jack. I think about the lives that have been saved. We've saved more than we've killed. Think about that. Our technology has benefited this world 1,000 times over, and we've only been working 8 years. Think about that. Think of what that accomplishes. Give yourself some goddamn credit. I killed my own mother. There's no credit to be earned from that. The only reason I started this company was to grow and learn and be better than that mistake. And what have we done? We've killed more. That's it. I took a life. I took it with my own 2 fucking hands. And I'll never be able to bring it back. She was my mother. She was my family. She was going to kill you. She had a gun pointed to your fucking head. Think about what that would have done. I would have lost one of my best friends. Because he couldn't defend himself from a woman who was crazy. Who went mad in her drinks and her mistaken manufactured responsibility of trying to take care of you when all she did was destroy you. She raised me. Don't you dare talk about my mother that way. She wasted your fucking life. Are you kidding me? Please tell me how she helped you in any way, shape, or form. Fuck this conversation. I don't have an answer to that. But I know I've learned from her. I know she raised me, goddammit. None of us know. None of us have the answers. I don't have the answers. You don't have them. So, yeah, you're right. Fuck this conversation. You want to pretend you know them? Fine, but you get your head out of your ass, and then we'll talk. I'm leaving, Jack. I'm done. You walk out that door, and you never come back. You hear me? You are my brother. I will not stand this from my own. You leave, you never come back! Yeah, I guess that. Goodbye, Jack. Ah!
Whoa, fuck.
Sorry. Mr. Walker? You alright? No, leave me alone. I know you don't need help, but I can see that something's happened. Allow me to console you. What's your name? You're new here, right? Yes, I'm relatively new here. My name is Evan. Evan Michaels.
Evan. Change history furthermore. Yeah.
Mother, it's me. It's been 9.5 years. And I wanted to let you know that I'm sorry. I didn't want to do what I had to do. You were my mother. And what you were protecting me from. I found it. I didn't just find it. I found out about her. My sister. I heard about the things that she's done. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for what I did. But I've risen above it. I've created a legacy, a company, in both Father's honor and yours. It's called the Society of the Evening Star. And
could show you, I would. If I could show you what I've done, what I've made, I would. But I can't. I can't, and it's not fair. I would show you what you raised me to be. I've created something better for the world. I've created something amazing. I wish you could see it. I haven't come here in so long. I didn't want to, but now I do. David's gone. I haven't heard from him in months. He's off the radar, as it were. But I've met someone else. Evan. He's a good friend. He's become essentially what David was since he left. He disregarded your name, Mother, and I wouldn't allow that to happen to any of my family. I'm truly sorry for what he said. But Evan, he's a wonderful man. And he's given me hope for the society. Maybe I'll make him my partner. Maybe when I eventually step down, and I know I'll have to, maybe he can take over for me. I hope so. It's something I take great pride in. This company, we've helped the world. We've made a difference. I just wish you were here to see it. I want you to know that you made me into the man I am today, and that I will carry on your legacy. My father's too. I will do everything in my power to make sure that your names will be cemented in history, that your legacy is passed on. Hello there, Jack Walker. Who the hell are you? Oh, I'm no one special. Just a guy who knew your old man back in the day. My father, Christopher Walker. You knew him? Oh, Jack. I probably knew your father better than you did. I worked for him and with him for many, many years. We actually drew up some diagrams shortly before something happened. Something that unfortunately led to his death. You're Bruce, the second name in the diagrams, along with Richard Price. You knew both of them, didn't you? That I did, Jack. That I did. I met both of them not only when they were still working on bringing this city up from the ashes of a great war.
Messages,
but I
sorry.
met them in their prime. A time where resources were bountiful, where your father was the strong mayor of the city that you've always heard him to be. And how strong of a leader he was. You should have seen him back then. Oh, the amount of structure and passion he had.
It was amazing. It was really a sight to behold. Well, if you knew my father, you knew Richard too, right? And my mother, Melina. Of course I knew Melina. This is her grave, isn't it? It's a shame. She was always such a bright and caring woman. It's good to know she raised a good son. Thank you. I mean, it's a pleasure to meet you. I mean, you worked with my father. It's wonderful, but why are you here? My father never really mentioned you. You were only in the blueprints. Why are you back? Jack, in my years, I've never made many decisions that have caused me regrets. Only a few. But those decisions that I made, the regrets were large. And while I admit, again, I haven't made a lot of them, there is one I wanted to tell you. I heard about your father's death and your mother's, so I came here to tell you. The one regret that your father and I both shared. A regret? What? What is it? Tell me, please. Not killing you when I had the chance. What? I beg your pardon. For so many years, I have wasted away in the regret of that decision. For over 20 years, I have waited for this moment. Evan in the car that's dropped you off, he's already knocked out. You won't be able to escape me. Not this time. Not like your father did. What the hell are you talking about? I'm starting to think you're the wrong man. I don't think you're Bruce Daylight. Who the fuck are you? Oh, I'm Bruce Daylight, all right. And I've been waiting to get my hands on you and Evan both, Walker. Because we are going to have a little test. I have sent a letter to your friend, David Deidrad. And, we're gonna have some fun. You hear me? I'm going to enjoy this, and I am going to give your friend a choice. What choice? What the fuck do you mean? A choice, Walker, that will change the course of history forever. Now, time for a little bit of fun.
Fuck. "24 hours later. Tired day.
What the hell? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. Are you sure? Are you sure you haven't seen him? How long? A day. A whole day. He's gone missing, and you haven't found... You haven't even tried to look.
Oh shit.
That's it. The warehouse. But it's gone. It can't. What? Oh fuck. Fuck it. Come on, David. You can do this. It's just an old abandoned warehouse on the edge of the city. It's fine.
It's not fine.
Welcome, David Deidrad. Who the fuck is there? Oh, David. No need for hostility, none at all. I'm just a man who is going to give you a choice in a few minutes. But first, we need to have a little conversation for you to, understand my motive.
I don't want to understand your fucking motive, you bastard. I don't want to understand anything. I want you to give me back my friend.
Testy, Mr. Deidrad. I'll give him back to you. It'll just be your choice of the state he's in by the end of our conversation here.
What the fuck do you mean by that? Give him back.
Not yet. First, I'm going to tell you a story, and you are going to listen.
Fine. You tell your story, and then you tell me what the fuck is going on here.
Yes, all in good time, Mr. Deidrad. But first, allow me to tell this story. For once, long ago before everything you know existed, there were but 4 entities. The above, gracious ruler of all, Loria, keeper of the stars in the skies, Brucius, lord of the earth and all of its lands, and finally, Not, keeper of the cycle of life and death. For so long, this cycle was okay. No issues, no problems at all, but the above wanted to experiment. So it cast out this reality and created another, and did the same thing 18 more times. But Not said finally enough. The cycle of life and death grew too much for him. So he came to the above, pleading that his job be taken better care of, that he have assistance with it. But what did the above do? The above waved him away. The above decided, no, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. Whatever you're doing it okay. You're doing it well. You don't need help. And so everything carried on. The 19th iteration of this oververse. This multitude of universes strewn together like too many lines in a spider's web, making everything an incoherent mess of insanity for Not. And so Not grew angry. He grew bitter at the above. Why didn't he listen? Why didn't the above choose to listen to Not? Why did the above refuse? Other than by its own egocentricity, thinking, it will be fine. I created you. You will serve a purpose. You will be the one to take emotional damage. You will be the one who has to deal with what I do not. And can you guess what happened then, Mr. Deidrad?
No, I have no idea. But what does this have to do with anything? Why can't I see my friend?
I don't give a damn about what you think, about what you want. I care about my sibling. And so, Mr. Deidrad, not destroyed, it conquered. It killed Loria. And Brucius was the one who had to send it away because the above, oh Lord above, was too distraught. It was too shocked. It was too taken aback that emotions, that feelings, that the weight of responsibility would be too much for someone. So Brucius had to lock Not away, where he could never see the light of day again.
What does this have to do with anything, though? Why are you telling me this?
Because, as luck would have it, emotion, feelings, and the weight of responsibility on someone set Not free. But not in his original state, no. It escaped in a form we know as negativity. And it went inside of another being. A being who was so distraught, who was so filled with grief, that she absorbed it. She was able to control it. And so what did Brucius do? Brucius took it upon himself to try and rectify the situation. Brucius sought out 3 men, only 3, in the mortal realms below, to try and fix the problem, to try to put Not back, to try and save the Oververse. And it is those 3 men. The reason why I called you here is because of who those men were.
And who the fuck were they? Just tell me. Stop speaking in fucking riddles. And let me save Jack. Lead me to him and let me take him home.
Leonard Chapman, Richard Price, and Christopher Walker.
What? Jack's father?
And so they worked together. They sought to defeat the negative. But after cataclysm after cataclysm, disaster after disaster, they failed. Richard was killed, and Christopher inflicted with a shard of negativity. It drove him insane with the idea that he could potentially save everything, save everyone, and Brucius was expelled from the realm, unable to do anything for his friend, for both of his friends. And so Brucius decided to change his name, to forget about his origins as a servant of the above, so that he could never become that again, to defy his leader, his ruler, his god above. And do you know what he became?
You're him. The second name. Bruce Daylight.
And now, Mr. Deidrad, it's my turn to show ignorance, to show selfishness, to show the above that I am not its pet anymore,
That I'm not some toy to be thrown around, to be ordered, to be a servant. And so, I present you with a choice. You seek to save Jack Walker. Well, here's your choice. Jack! Oh my god, what are you doing up there? Who is that? What have you done? Bruce, what have you done? Two men now are standing, well, not exactly standing, hanging rather above you. You are going to choose one of these men. The first, Jack Arthur Walker, your friend and leader of the Society of the Evening Star. The second, the successor to the Society, Evan Jameson Michaels, who has now replaced you as Jack's brother, his best friend. What the fuck is this? You fucking monster! What is this? I am to place effects on these two, but you, Mr. David Deidrad, get to decide which gets the short-term effects or the long-term placed upon them. One effect is an irremovable tumor placed inside of one's brain via, well, to put it bluntly, magic. Powers that I contain as the original owner of the earth and all of its lands. I place an irremovable tumor inside one of their heads and place the other under fits of insanity and brokenness. Now which one will you choose to have which? This is fucking insane! You're a fucking monster! What is this? You can't make me choose! Then how about you just put the responsibility on me, huh? How about I choose? How about I choose which effects are placed on which of these little guinea pigs? I have waited 40 years to give this moment its own presentation. David Deidrad, I have waited for so long. And do you know why? Because I just don't seem to care anymore. I don't care the consequences. I don't care the feelings that come of this. I want to make the above suffer. You all are connected, and I see that now. Connected by the memories of the negative, the way to defeat the negative that I was never made privy to. And now, because I was the one who had to go through the torture of sealing my brother away, not once, but attemptedly twice, you will suffer. The above will suffer, and I will gain righteous glory. I won't play this sick, twisted game. You fucking monster, you're putting lives at risk, and you're putting them into a game. What is wrong with you? Fine then. I will end the life of Bruce. Place the effects on me. Place both of them onto me. Evan Michaels. How did you get out of those restraints? You know what? I don't care anymore. Fine. Ah! Evan!
David, he needs medical attention. Please, take us to a hospital.
Jack, are you all right? We gotta focus on something here, man. Are you okay?
I'm not the one who matters, damn it. Evan is in a critical condition right now. We need to take him to a hospital.
All right, I can carry him. Let's get him to the car.
Fractures.
How's he doing? Not well. The doctors say he's in critical condition. They don't know whether he'll live through this or not. Did you have a contingency? You know, for the society. Yes, you. You were the contingency. But then you left. You left me and the company to die. God damn it, Jack. I didn't want to leave. But you gave me no other choice. You wouldn't let me in. You wouldn't let me help you.
What did I tell you when we first met? I don't need help. You never understood that, not from the very beginning. Our friendship, it was manufactured. God damn it. If I had just noticed it from the start, I could have solved all of this. Solved what, Jack? You didn't know Bruce was coming. You didn't even know who he was. How could you have stopped him? How could you have stopped this? How could you have stopped what happened between you and I? I don't know, but I could have done something, goddammit. It's all just too much. You, Evan, the company, everything. It's all gone downhill. And now, with Evan being the way he is, I'm not sure if the company is going to stay much longer. He's been appointed to what your positions were. He helps manage it. I don't know what I'd be without a partner. And because you've left for so long, I don't know what I'd be without him. He's my partner, David. I need him. My father was a doctor, worked in this very institution. I can talk to him, see if he'll get some help. If Evan's life truly means that much to you, Jack, I'll help you. If Evan is that important, I can do at least this. Jack, what's wrong? I threatened you. I shouted at you. I swore at you. And you still tried to help. You don't deserve this. I don't deserve either of you. I killed my own mother and so many more. What did I do to deserve the both of you?
Alright, bud. Come here. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
And so it was set that on
Jack and Deirdre learned that their fate now would be changed forever. It's not the way I hoped it would be. Not at all the way I thought it would be either. But I suppose one result is better than no result. And I do suppose I have to thank Evan, who started out as just a simple pawn. But now, with the hold I have over him, he'll become so much more. Oh, and you can forget about Jack, too. I said I would place both effects on Evan, but everybody loves a good plot twist. Sure, Evan has the insanity now, and that will inevitably change the society for the worse, cause it to go in a completely different direction than what Mr. Walker had intended. But I've decided to lie. And I've put that delicious little tumor inside Walker's head. Oh, I can just imagine his face when he sees it. When he finds it out, when all three of them find it out. Oh, it's going to be interesting. That's for sure. Nevertheless, my job here is done. I've changed this course of history for you up there, and I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with what I've accomplished here. Because if it means anything, it means that you don't get to win. It means that you don't come out on top. You and your big old eye in the sky. You're despicable. You're worse than they are. You are worse than Naught ever was. And for that, you know what? This is my goodbye to you. Lord and Savior above. I leave this oververse. At least for now. Because you know what? I'm done with you. I'm done with your sick and twisted reality. I'm sick of your double standards. I'm sick of everything. Everything that you've created has led here. It's led to this moment. And look at it now. Are you proud? Because I surely am. It means that Naught's sacrifice, his emotions and his feelings weren't for nothing. They weren't a waste of time. Because now I can laugh at you. I can laugh all day long with a wicked grin on my face because it means that you have lost. And you know what? I think at the end of the day, that's something I can be proud of. You were nothing compared to my brother. You were nothing compared to my sister. And yet, you stood atop all of us on your mountain high and called yourself a giant. Well, no more. Because now, I leave. I leave. I leave you to rot. In your loneliness, in your squalor, in your quest. I'm done here. And I hope that you can empathize at least once and see that what you've done this whole time has led to what's happened down there. I'm not happy that I did it. Oh no. I wish I didn't have to. But you know what? It's because of you that I did. To spite you. To fill you with regret. And in the end, I think that is something that anyone could be proud of.
Well then, what do I want to play that one? Well, I think it's chapter 2. Definitely not the plot twist I was expecting at the end, to be honest. It's like either way, I think at the very end, no matter what the solution was, or what choices they were made, I think Jack would have still ended up with the tumor, either way. That's what I believe anyway. And plus Jack was blinded by what's been going on. He kind of just didn't realise that, well, David's trying to help him. Well, to the point where he was just trying to help, but he keeps, I guess, bad-mouthing him. Just for the fact that he thinks he doesn't need help. Realistically, he does. He does. Nearly 3 hours? Shit, okay. Well, how far are we in the list as of right now, actually? We're gonna go to scene 1. Don't know why I'm opening Steam. I'm trying to think for time. Okay, what I'll do is leave it here and do a part 3 finale next time, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been streaming for like 3 hours. And I feel like it's a good place to end off, at least. My normal camera, wait a minute, and that's if I can. There we go. Get the stuff back on, wait a minute, where is another one? So yeah, I'm just gonna say this now, I'm actually having a good time watching these as a series. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be continuing this in another podcast episode. It won't be the next one because I got something planned for that. Yeah, I'll be like, we're gonna end it here. If you like what you saw here, make sure you click the like button, subscribe, please, it helps out a bunch. If you're watching this as a VOD, please comment down below. It helps out more than you think, you don't know. You don't know how helpful it is, and to get feedback, even as a small creator like me, it's like, yeah, feedback is feedback. Whether it be positive, negative, constructive, destructive, either way I'll do something about. Yes, either way, like, subscribe, all stuff, and I'll see you on the next one. Part 3 of Rise of Negativity's reactions will possibly be sometime within the next few podcast episodes, so in a bit. And remember, subscribe to Winter Dust stuff, it's in the description, make sure you do that, check out the series for yourself. I'm actually having a very good time watching this series, so yeah, in a bit, bye bye.